Yo, what's going on, my Destiny dudes? Check it out. Today's video, we're going to talk about a pulse rifle known as Legal Action. It's originally from New Monarchy. Now it's just a drop in the game. This thing is very powerful. It's got a very, very powerful 3-round burst, but it shoots a little bit slower. So I think it's classified as high impact, but it's different. And I just want to show you guys the good of this weapon because I found it to be pretty effective, especially if you use it with the right build. Speaking of which, the weapon itself, Surplus, Rampage, super awesome. You want something to control recoil. That's what chambered compensator or an arrowhead brake are known to do. So that is what you want, and that is what you're looking for with this. Anything else is just gravy. It will get you a 3-round burst. Counterbalance stock, just for good measure. All right, see, I got the shotty on there. Now, for the weapon and the armor loadout, here's what we're looking at. You want the pulse rifle targeting mod. You want shotgun dexterity so you can switch between the two pretty quickly. Powerful friends, unflinching pulse rifle aim. These are mods. And I'm going to change up on Stompees a little bit, and I'll let you know why I'm using Stompees for this build. Then you've got utility for the actual cape. Now, I'm going to change up this one right here, and you're going to see me change it, I think, once or twice. I was originally going to go with the Absolution perk. When you pick up orbs, you get ability energy and everything kind of spread out evenly. But then I realized that I have on high energy fire right here on my cape, but nothing to activate high energy fire because I don't have anything that can get me a charge with light. So that's where the orbs come in, and I'll put that back on the boots in a little bit. Utility kickstart is amazing, by the way. When you dodge, just like that, you notice you get anywhere between 25 to 30% of your dodge ability back, and it does stack. I believe it's 10% per one, so 20, and then all of a sudden, 8 to 10 seconds later, you have your dodge ability again. You could spam the heck out of this thing. Alright, so, just showing you guys what the gun looks like, what it shoots like. I want you to know what that is. But, right here, going back to this, the build that I used, and I've been using this in Iron Banner. Stompees is very, very quick, right? A movement exotic. The idea behind this is that you can get in and get out, because you may not be able to take on duels in the traditional sense with this weapon. You can definitely get some duels in there, but it's got to be in such a way that you're the one kind of initiating and getting the first shot off. You'll see in the gameplay video near the end of this that when I do take one-on-one engagements, it's usually when they're not looking at me because they're distracted by somebody else. If you're going to take duels with this, you got to make sure that you are very much unflinched by any of their fire. Otherwise, you're probably going to lose because of the way that this thing fires. So, testing out Cronus then settings for this, you'll notice that that was too much of a pull. I came to realize that when I'm testing this thing out, the anti-recoil doesn't really work for this weapon. You don't necessarily need it. I had it all the way down to anti-recoil 20 where I barely even noticed anything going on, and it shot about the same. So the only thing I could really recommend for this would probably be aim assist with the preset values from controller, and that's all it is. Just put in controller in your Zen Studio, and then from there it'll just come up with preset values. Just use those. And rapid fire. Now rapid fire turns this pulse rifle into a fully automatic pulse rifle. The problem is that that comes down to preference. Kind of like a scout rifle, I guess, or maybe a hand cannon, because if you happen to miss shots, that could be the difference between life or death. In this game, anyway. So, I'm going to put what I think are the best possible settings up for this, and I wanted to show you something cheeky right there. The color of your shader, when it blends into the walls, for example, could actually give you a visual advantage in this game. It's kind of subtle, it's very minor, but it is definitely there. It does work on some people, probably not the guys that are super good at the game, but it does work on some people. So it's worth your time to set up your shader to match the environment around you if you get that extra half a millisecond of time to engage your target when they don't see you, for example. So, wanted to show you guys that real quick. Alright, this is just the gameplay part of the video. If you guys are interested in watch this thing in action, it's pretty cool. You'll notice, like I was saying before, that I do not take a lot of engagements when people are looking right at me. Because I found that if I hold down a lane and someone were to challenge that lane, there's a lot of times that I get flinched off of them because of how this weapon works. The 3-round burst is so spread. Even though it's super powerful, it's very spread. So then you kind of get in trouble with it. Now, if they're not shooting at you, you can go ham. You know what I mean? So the Stompees on the exotic part of the boots here, a lot of that was designed around getting in and getting out. You know, the whole stick and move thing that you can do with a hand cannon. You almost have to treat it like that. And that's what I was doing with this pulse rifle, treating it like a hand cannon from range, 40 yards out or so. Anyway, that's the big thing with this pulse rifle, I guess, if you want to call it anything, the big thing. It's really cool. It definitely feels like it works very, very well in select situations. I have not taken it into like a comp playlist or anything like that, or trials. I might try that out this weekend and see how it goes. I'll definitely keep you guys in touch on this. So the Cronus set values, they'll be up. They're somewhere around here in the beginning of the video, middle of the video. They're somewhere here. Again, you know how much I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure that you donate to PayPal if you got anything extra that you feel like you can give. That'd be awesome. And yeah, that's really the long and the short of it for today. Thank you so much, my dudes. Can't tell you how much you guys mean to me, man. Thank you so much.